You are hungry for infinity, and infinity is hungry for you. But your plate is so full of stories. We all know the importance of not living in the past, of being in the moment, and that perseverating on the past keeps us from our most ideal futures. But how do we live in the moment? How do we keep that connection to infinity that's right here, right now? A simple way is to give the mind something new to perseverate on. The mind is going to perseverate because that's its nature. And if you're, as long as your goal isn't to be a monk in a cave who avoids who transcends the mind, you don't have to worry about transcending the mind. All you need to focus on is how to live your life fully and happily. So instead of trying to stop the mind from doing its job, let's just give it something else to perseverate on that is more ideal. So I want to offer to you to daydream without attachment. And if you're not a visual type, you can daydream through writing and through speaking. You don't have to use the visual abilities to daydream. Yeah. So this act of daydreaming without attachment, without clinging on to what you are imagining, can help you leave the past and go drift in that space in between the present and the future. Why is that important? Because the future is full of potential, and that is where infinity dances. And the present is where infinity is living and expressed. So, if we spend our time in the past where things are already finished, there is no room for infinity to even exist, to contact us, it be in communication with us. But when we're in the present and when we're in the future, we are able to be in that beautiful dance with infinity. So, why is it important to do this daydreaming without attachment? Because when we get rigid and attached and daydream, like, oh, I'm going to have this and it's going to be this, and we get very solid and rigid in our daydreaming, that actually creates the same mechanisms of when we were in the past. It prevents infinity from being able to express itself because within infinity is all possibilities. So we want to make sure that when we're daydreaming and imagining all the amazing possibilities in the future, that we're not also adding in the limiting factors with our attachments. So when you are open and when you make space, infinity is there all up in your face. So that's the gist of it. I'm gonna leave some writing prompts in the description, and if you uh, use any of them, feel free to comment what you felt inspired to write or daydream about in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.